Welcome to this video on the topic of percentages. In this video, we're going to have a look at how we can measure the change in quantities as a percentage of increase and decrease. What do I mean by that? Well, in example 1, we've got 50 kilograms is increased to 70 kilograms. And then in example 2, we've got $160 is decreased to $120. What we want to be able to do is to be able to quantify this as a percentage increase or decrease. Now, the way in which we do this is we use something called a multiplier. And the multiplier is defined by the new amount divided by the original amount. So if we were to represent 50 kilograms is increased to 70 kilograms as an increase or decrease percentage, what we can do is first we calculate the multiplier. So we're going to go M is equal to, and the new amount is 70 kilos, and that's divided by 50. Now next step is we need to bring up the calculator. So up we come, and we're going to put in 70 divided by 50. And what this tells us is we have a multiplier of 1.4. Now, as a percentage, this is represented as 1.4 times 100, and it's a percent. So this will be 140%. So the multiplier is 140%, but we want to know what is the change. So the increase in this case, it's an increase because what we can see is that we're above 100%. So the increase will go I is equal to, in fact, we won't go I, we'll go capital I. The increase is measured by 140% take 100%. And that will come out to be 40%. So there's been an increase by 40%. So the first step is calculate the multiplier. And the second step is to calculate the increase. Okay, now next step is we have example 2, $160 is decreased to 120. So our first step is we need to calculate the multiplier. So our original amount is 160, so that goes on the bottom, and our new amount is 120. Now next step is we bring up our calculator and we put in 120 divided by 160, and it gives us a value that's less than 1, so it's 0.75. So already showing us that we're seeing a decrease. Now we're going to times this by 100 to get our percent, and this will come out to be 75%. So $120 is 75% of the original. Now we want to get our decrease, so we'll call it D in this case, and we're going to go 75 minus 100, and it's still a percentage, and that will yield 25%, negative 25. So because this is a negative, we're going to say there is a decrease, or there has been a decrease of 25%. So one thing to take note of is the negative here denotes that there is a decrease. So in summary, this has been a video demonstrating how we can go about calculating change as a percentage of increase or decrease.